the most obnoxious, loud doofus at a youth sporting event is typically related to the most embarrassed child on the field. I am coaching a 12-year-old youth softball club team. And we pick the team. We have the tryouts. I build the roster. I set up a scrimmage so I can see the new players in action. And in preparation for that, I send an email to all the team parents, highlighting two things for them to understand. One is, it's a scrimmage so I can see the 4 new kids. The 8 returning kids will play less than the 4 new kids, so I can see them. I'm counting on reading comprehension. I was wrong. The second note in the email, the point, is to highlight that even though it's a scrimmage, the 24-hour rule is in effect. This is a rule I had to make up that said, once a game ends, you are not allowed to contact the coach for 24 hours so you can get your freaking chaos in order. The scrimmage comes. I have 2 of the 4 kids. They want innings behind the plate as a catcher. So I give them the majority of the innings. My returning catcher, Cece, catches fewer innings because we're here to see who? The new kids, right? By the time I get home from the scrimmage, there is an email in my inbox from whom? Cece's parents. What a treat, right? It is a scream fest howler. You're the worst coach. My kid didn't play, blah, blah, blah. Oh, what horrible judgment on your part. See, I don't play, so I immediately respond. I have received your email. You have violated the 24-hour rule. I will respond when that time is up. Now I need to come up with a plan because I am throwing Cece off my team by the end of the week. I'm like that. And I need it to be eloquent. I want it to be eloquent, but also it's going to be a bit manipulative. So I come up with a plan within an hour, and I'm going to call Jeff. Jeff coaches the other 12-year-old team. It's younger. It's got some 11-year-olds and some 12-year-olds, and I run the whole program. So I know every roster. I know who has openings. I know who needs what. So I'm going to call Jeff because he needs a catcher. And Jeff is also buddies with Cece's dad. So I call him, hey, this is Deb. I'm about to throw Cece off my team. What? I said, yeah, no, I'm not playing. They broke the rules. She's gone by the end of the week. But I want to give you the option. Would you like to take her for your team? Because I wanted my plan to not punish, if possible. I don't want to punish the kid because her parents are jackasses. She can't control that. So I don't want her thrown out. I want a solution that let everybody save face. So he said, yeah, I'll take her, but this is going to be messy. I said, no, it's not. It's not going to be messy at all. And I moved into my puppet mastery marionette side. I said, here's how this is going to go. You're going to call Cece's dad tonight. He's going to tell you how horrible I am. You are going to say, I wish I had Cece on my team. I'm going to call Deb and convince her that I should have her. And then you're going to call me and tell me how it went. Dance, my fools. Dance. Oh! Candy from a baby, I'm telling you now. So, Jeff calls back. Everything goes exactly as planned. But I tell Jeff one last thing. This needs to be a secret we take to our grave, because otherwise it'll embarrass this kid to find out this went on, and her jackass parents were the cause. He said, "You've got it." Fast forward 5 years. And Cece is still in the program and still playing for Jeff, and everything's going smoothly. And it's a Saturday morning in the winter, so we're all indoors and we're having some practices with our teams. And the place is packed. And all of a sudden, I start hearing two men's voices getting louder and louder. And I'm like, oh, God, I have to go remind them where they freaking are, right, in this place for children. And as I get closer, I'll give you one guess who one of them was. Cece's dad, right? So I go walking over, and I get close enough till they both see me. And the other parent turns, sees me, his eyes light up, and he goes, "You're the problem. And everybody here knows that your behavior got your kid kicked off Deb's team." Uh-oh, somebody didn't keep a secret, right? And I could tell the one person who hadn't heard the secret was Cece's dad. And I watched all the color drain out of his face. And he looked at me with complete shock and disbelief. And my face revealed nothing, which revealed everything. Now, I looked up revenge, and it said retribution and emotional satisfaction. I don't do retribution. That's really not my jam. But I can tell you that when I turned and walked away, the satisfied smirk on my face never left. Dance, my people, dance. So it turns out that payback is a bitch, and so am I.
Deb Littlefield.